Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? How is everybody on this fine evening? It's Friday, geezers, and it's stream time. Who have we got in the stream? Huge game, really nervous. You're right, Shamish, mate. How are you, buddy? Come on, Liverpool. Yeah, big time, man. I'm nervous as well. Look, guys, got me cup of tea and that for the stream. How's it look? Look and sound all right, does it, mate? Sound all good to you, lot, lads? Well, only gamer. How are you, my friend? Match going to be very close. Calling a 2-2 draw. Yeah, I think it's going to be close as well, mate. I went with a 2-1 win to Liverpool because I'm hoping that we can obviously get the full points. Being it's at Anfield. I think if it was at their ground, I would have said that. Yeah, I would have said that it would have been the other way. But a 2-2 draw, it's a fair result there, isn't it? Really. Considering how we're playing compared to them, like, I'll take a 2-2 draw at the moment against Man United. T, alrighty, alright, T, mate. How are you, bud? You alright? The Lonely Gamer, you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone, the Lonely Gamer. Gavin, evening, Gavin. How are you, mate? Evening, lads. Let's get back on track tomorrow with a win. Yeah, 100% would love that to happen, Gavin, mate. I definitely feel like Liverpool need to get back on track, as you say, and get things sorted out. And getting a result against Man U tomorrow will be a massive confidence boost. Get us back on the winning streak, if you know what I mean. We went a long time, didn't we, without losing, and now it just feels like we're losing points left, right, and centre. So not too happy, but hopefully we can sort that shit out. Shamash says must win, no excuses. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game though, Shamash, mate. I'm all good, mate. How are you? I'm good, thank you, team, mate. Glad to hear you're all right, mate. Did you get Kane on FIFA? I never got him. I've just I made a bit of profit apart from on the actual Harry Kane that I've got. I ain't even been back on FIFA today. Good, mate. How are you? I'm very good. Thank you, Lonely, mate. Happy to be doing a stream again, guys. It's the Friday night stream. If we lose tomorrow, we are shite. You know what I mean? I know your view, Shamish, mate, but Man U are in a really good way at the moment. Liverpool aren't in a really good way, so I, yes, I don't want us to lose. We should win it. It's at Anfield. Liverpool are capable enough of beating any team on their day, so we need to get a result, don't we? Stick Millie in midfield with Coutinho, Bobby, and Salah as our front three. Yeah, James Milner's a bit of the forgotten man, isn't he, Gavin, mate? Like, I've been thinking about this recently. I've been thinking about Milner a bit, not in that way, geezers, you know what I mean? But I've been thinking that he needs to like feature a bit more for Liverpool. He did a job for us last year in a position that wasn't his natural position. You know what I mean? And I feel like because the players aren't playing that well, then why not give Millie a shot in the team? It's not like the starting 11 is so good that James Milner can't feature, is it? Let's face it. T says, I mean, hardly shite if we lose to the joint top of the league. Yeah, but I don't know. It's United. Most must-win game of the season. Yeah. If there's one team that I want to get a win against every time, 100%, and that's Man United. I think you're all the same, being Liverpool fans, especially like my age and above. Matt, I think for the youngsters these days, I don't think it is as like important to beat Man United. I don't know, but back when I was young, Man U and Liverpool was the biggest game, and I know some of the younger lads that I've spoke to before and that Liverpool supporters, they see bigger games against like Chelsea and Man City and that, which is fair enough. Like everyone's different in it, but definitely my era, Man United's a team that we must beat. He's only like 250k. Plus, you get packs back, but I don't want him. Nah, it's shit, man. The rumour was that he was going to be over 90, and the fact that his rating's so low and the pace is still really, really poor, isn't it? So I was a bit like, oh, mate, nah, I'm not wasting my coins on it, you know. Did you get my message last night, though, T? I got a little bit of a heads up that it was going to be Harry Kane, so I thought I'd let you know. Gavin says, let's blow up the bus of the highest paid bus driver in the world. Yeah, agreed, mate. Get that explosive attacking play that Liverpool are renowned for. And yeah, I think it's going to be a big game for the likes of Coutinho. Obviously, Coutinho being probably our best player on the pitch tomorrow with Mane being out injured. But yeah, I think this sort of game is where we really do rely on the players like Coutinho. It would have been Lallana as well if Lallana was back. Obviously, the creativity. We definitely need to see a bit of magic from our little magician, don't we, tomorrow? And yeah, like I said, 2-1, I said it will be. And I think Coutinho could be getting the winning goal, whether that's a free kick, bit of magic, bangs it in. You know, De Gea's a really tough keeper to score against, but Coutinho's done it a few times, hasn't he? And I think he'll continue. Shaman says it will. Uh, oh, here we go. Hang on. The only game, I said Coutinho could be a game changer. Now he's setting him back in. Yeah, big time, man. Still loads surrounding him and the move to Barcelona, isn't there? But I think this is going to be the case up until Coutinho goes. You know, like this is kind of following the pattern that Luis Suarez did. And obviously, when Suarez was going to go to Barcelona, but we had Gerrard at the time say to him, stay on another season and then go. No one really knows the truth about what's going on between Coutinho, Barcelona, and Liverpool at the moment. There's all these rumours, and I report what I read. Other journalists are reporting what they read, but no one actually does know 100% the truth. Whether Liverpool have said that he can go for a set price, whether Barcelona are definitely going to come back in for him in January, whether Liverpool have said that he can go next summer. No one knows the truth, honestly. So that's just a bit of advice from me to some of you guys that keep asking me in the comments and that about, do I think that Coutinho's going? Do I believe what's coming out in the rumours, like, and in the media and stuff? You can't believe anything, guys, until you see someone signed on the dotted line for a club. That's your proof. But obviously, we do follow some of the big journalists and that, and that's where I seem to get my info from. Shamish says it will me, Coutinho in mid, Firmino on the left, and Studge up top, or Genie, Chan Henson in mid, Salah Coutinho on the left, and Bobby up front. Interesting. T, we can't lose to these wankers. Yeah, bus wankers. Obviously not, but if we do, it doesn't make us shine. I don't think we'll lose anyway. We'll step up. Yeah, I think so. I think Liverpool got a point to prove, and Man United hopefully are going to come to Liverpool, try and set up the bus, and Liverpool are just going to go straight for it. You know, we are wearing the Seeing is Believing logo again tomorrow. Yeah, I see that, man. I saw about that. I was saying about that on my video yesterday, I think it was. I think I said about that. I just let everyone know that we was going to be wearing that. It's good that Liverpool are doing things for charity and stuff. So, Captain Buck, 200 mil. 200 mil. You're right, Captain, mate. How are you, bud? I'm guessing that's related to the Coutinho saga. Saying 200 mil. Is that like how much you reckon that Liverpool want for him? Or how much it would take to get him? I think 200 mil will get Coutinho, to be honest. Shamesh says, Tyro, I think we haven't beaten United in 4 at Anfield in the Prem. Interesting. I can't remember, without looking up the stat or whatever, I don't know what it is, but we've actually done not too bad against United. It's Mourinho that is a bit of a cunt when it comes to playing Liverpool because of how he sets up his teams. But Gavin, according to that Spanish block on SSN, Barcelona won't be in for Coutinho in January, and they want Griezmann as well. Yeah, I see that they was being linked with Griezmann recently, Gavin. Interesting that, isn't it? Considering Griezmann obviously has been linked with a Premier League move. To be honest, I would love to have Griezmann at Liverpool, and I'd hate to see him go to like Man United or whatever. So hopefully Barcelona do get Griezmann, don't get Coutinho. We keep Coutinho, so we keep one of our best players, and one of our Premier League rivals don't strengthen by getting probably one of the best up-and-coming strikers in the world at the moment. Apparently they said captain. Yeah, I know what was like the rumours and that, what Liverpool apparently said 200 million, but I spoke about it in my videos and that. I don't believe everything that's coming out with it all, but I do believe that 200 million would be a deal that would see Coutinho move from Liverpool Football Club. I think it's too much money for anyone to turn down, personally, and we'll say same in January. I reckon 130 mil plus next summer. Yeah, I think it's going to be next summer that it goes. I can't see him going anywhere in January. I think we've got him for another season, lads, and then it'll be next summer whether Liverpool see that they can get in a replacement. Guys, who would be your replacement? Who do you if Coutinho goes in January or next summer? Who is a replacement out there that can fill Coutinho's boots at Liverpool? I'd like to know what your guys' views on that. I guarantee you that Lamar's name pops up in there, but I don't think he's anywhere near as good as Coutinho at the moment. He's not proven in the Premier League. He's a quality player, undoubtedly, and he will have a really good career, but I don't think he'd come straight into Liverpool and replace the quality that we're missing. I think we need to be looking higher than Lamar, to be honest, but Lamar will be one of those players that will be really good in the future, but I think that coming to the Premier League, I don't think he's going to light the Premier League up for a couple of seasons, in my honest opinion, lads. I think that we could well do with getting someone that's proven it. To be honest, I said, guys, I would have took Mahrez. He's done it with Leicester. Do you know what I mean? I think Mahrez would do a job similar to Coutinho. He's not as good as Coutinho. Long shots like free kicks and things like that. Obviously, Coutinho's really improved on free kicks, hasn't he? But yeah, I think that I would definitely go and get Mahrez for a fraction of the price, and then use the rest of the money to strengthen the defence and the goalkeeper spot. To be honest. T says Lamar as a replacement. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. His name would come out. I know a lot of you guys want to see Lamar come in. I want to see him come in, guys, if Coutinho goes, but I just think we can't expect him to come in and fill what Coutinho gives us yet. I don't think there's many people that could do what Coutinho does, to be fair, for us within the first season for him, if you know. I could see massive changes in the playing staff in the summer for us. Yeah, I've been thinking this as well recently, Gavin. I've been thinking that a defensive coach is going to come in. Like, obviously, Hoopier said, did he, that he offered his services. Jamie Carragher said he wants to have a coaching role at Liverpool one day. People are saying that'll be when Gerrard takes over the manager's spot and stuff like that. But I would like to see things changed at Liverpool. There's something not quite right defensively, like with the zonal marking and things. I think we need a real solid defensive coach that would come in and go, no, this just ain't working. It's never going to work under this. What's your tactics, Klopp? Sit down, have a conversation with me. Right, this is how we need to defend then to suit your tactics. Because I definitely think that there's something adrift there, and we can see that with the results, can't we? Nino says, hi guys, hope you're all well. Hello Nino, how are you, mate? Hope you're all right, buddy. Did I miss something here? Captain says it's a warning fee, lol. It seemed to work, but I think they will sell the year. Oh, is that next year cheaper, probably? Yeah, I think that Liverpool, if it was true that they said 200 million to Barcelona, it was definitely yeah, if you want him, you're going to pay 200 million for him. Other than that, we ain't going to listen to it. So it's basically like he's not for sale in it, because I think everyone knows that Barcelona wasn't going to pipe up 200 million for Coutinho. If they do, I'll be very, very surprised, because I think that's ridiculous money. You know, you look at the shit that's gone on with PSG and how much money they're spending on players and things like that. Barcelona have had problems with buying people in the past now. I don't think Barcelona's going to pay 200 million for a player like Coutinho. Coutinho's a quality player, don't get me wrong, but I just can't see that happening. Captain says, we got Keita. Guns out. Yes, mate. Yeah, we have. He's going to be quality anyway when he comes. I'm really looking forward to seeing Keita join Liverpool and see what he brings to us. I think that we're going to look completely different in not so much the way we play, but just in general, like our movement around midfield, having Keita and his energy and that in there will just, I really do think that he's going to take midfield up to the next level. But I really need us to take the defence up to the next level in January. So by the time Keita comes in, we've got a strong defence. Then adding Keita to that midfield should hopefully be strong, having Lallana in that back. Coutinho, if he stays as well, obviously in midfield. And then the front line being stronger. Like I said, we could really do with an out-and-out goal scorer. But I think Solanke, yes, he's still young and that. And he's not going to come in and score 30 goals a season, is he? But I think he's good. I think Firmino should drop into midfield in some games, allowing an out-and-out striker to go up top. But obviously, as long as we make Champions League again this year, guys, we'll have enough rotation and enough games to be able to rotate some quality players. So I would like to see an out-and-out goal scorer come in. I think Danny Ings is adamant that he wants to make it work at Liverpool, but I just don't know. There's something there that I feel that after all his hard work, he's going to get kicked to the curb, basically, which I don't like the thought of that, because I like Danny Ings, but I think that Liverpool, if there's a striker out there that wants to come to Liverpool that scores 25, 30 goals a year, I think they'll take him and send Danny Ings on his way, if you know what I mean. Gavin says, personally, I'd take Eriksen from Spurs as Coutinho replacement. That's a fucking amazing shout, Gavin, yeah. Eriksen's quality. I wanted Eriksen before he went to Spurs. We were linked with him, weren't we? And they picked us to him, and then it came out that Liverpool wasn't really in for him or something from what I saw. But Eriksen's a fantastic player, and I would love to take him as a replacement. He kind of does for Spurs what Coutinho does for Liverpool, doesn't he? So that's a really, really good shout there. I think he's going to cost an arm and a leg, though, isn't he? Same as what Coutinho's going to cost Barcelona if he goes. T says, Keita, he's only going to play 10 games a season. Loves his red cards, him. What a guy. Yeah, I think, did you see that his manager had come out and said that he's a marked man now? That basically teams are trying to wind him up, basically, when he plays on the pitch. And this is why you're seeing him get red cards now, because of his playing style is very aggressive, very how Klopp likes to play, where the press on the front foot and that. Teams have realised that by trying to frustrate him and wind him up. But I think that comes down to as well that the rest of his team aren't as good. Like if he played for Liverpool, I don't think we'd see him get loads of red cards and that, because I think at his team he feels like he has to do it all. You can see sometimes he's a bit greedy, and it's because he feels he has to do it all at that club. There's a couple of other really good players there, but if you come to Liverpool, I think that we would see a different type of player. And yeah, I don't think he'd get half as many red cards, to be honest, especially if Klopp teaches him the way. Because Klopp spoke, didn't he, about being aggressive, but without like getting red cards, because you can't be as aggressive as what you used to be in tackles and stuff in the olden days. But so he's obviously got a philosophy, isn't he? And if you look, Liverpool have only had a couple of red cards recently, but before that, considering how aggressive and pressing we didn't really get red cards, did we? So Shemesh says buy Draxler and Lamar both. I really wanted Draxler. Like when I heard that he was available on that, I thought he'd do good in the Premier League. He's not a Kevin De Bruyne type player like I saw being touted, but he's definitely like a big player that has got something about him, and someone like Klopp could get the best out of Draxler, but I just don't think we need him at the moment. I think I'd take Lamar if Coutinho goes, like I said, but I'm not expecting big things from Lamar for his first year in the Premier League. It takes a lot to adapt to the Premier League from the French League, guys. I mean, you look at Lacazette, for instance. Everyone was saying that Lacazette's going to come in. By now, he would have scored 15 goals, like something stupid like that because of how good he was in the French League. And I've said it time and time again. You can't compare the French League to the Premier League because it's two different kettles of fish. We wouldn't ever get Eriksen, mate. Yeah, I wish we could, man. Don't you? Do you know what I mean? What a player he is. I really do highly rate Eriksen. He'd be class for us too. Yeah, he would. But he wouldn't leave Spurs for us. I can't see any player really leaving Spurs, like when people have said about getting Harry Kane off them. I don't think anyone's going to leave Spurs at the moment for Liverpool Football Club because they've consistently finished above us for the last few years, haven't they? So can't really say we want him when it's a 99% chance we would never get him. Yeah, I just want him because I like him as a player. If Spurs carry on winning, fuck all. Yes, why not? Yeah, they're up there, aren't they? But they're not winning anything. But they still feel like they're in a good way. I think the club all seem to feel good, apart from obviously Danny Rose. He come out, didn't he, saying about fucking wanting to leave or whatever, and Carl Walker went, didn't he? But they're really good. Their coach, their transfer people are really good at finding defenders. They've got such a strong defence. Tiro, it wouldn't happen even if though he could be a class signing. Yeah, definitely. No, because we're also winning fuck all. Yeah. I said I'd take him as Coutinho replacement, not that we want him. Yeah, I'll take Messi then. Yeah. I think Messi's a bit of a step up to you, isn't it, mate, from Eriksen and Coutinho, you know what I mean? I think we'd all take Messi with more chance of winning something than Spurs. Should be 200 million plus Kitty next year if we sell him. Yeah, I said this. I'd take 200 million for Coutinho any day, as long as it was all invested back into the squad. But if any of you guys saw my video the other day where I was talking about the statistics from FSG since they've owned us and that, and the net spend and things, and definitely compared to our competitors up in the top four, like it's just not good enough. So I feel like if Coutinho does go for 200 million, we'll only see 80 million, 60 million or whatever go back into the team, and it'll be on one player, and they'll probably turn out shit. And yeah, this is just how I feel, to be honest. Or Neymar in the summer, yeah. And do we? Not going to lie, I think Spurs are better than us at the moment. Just jumped. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll tell Barcelona that we'll take 200 million plus Messi for Coutinho. Yeah, fucking right, Gavin. Can you imagine that? Yeah, you can have Coutinho, but we want 200 million plus Lionel Messi. Deal or no deal? Red box. End of. Do you know what I mean? Shamish says, is Eriksen better than Coutinho? Your opinions? I would take Eriksen because he's consistent and he is so good. So is Coutinho, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's a difficult one, man, because they both do a job at their clubs, don't they? And that on their day, they're top players. Both of them are. I wouldn't go as far as saying that he's better than Coutinho on both their days, because I've seen Coutinho have games where he looks invincible. But then saying that, same with Eriksen. So I don't know. I think on the consistency level, I think Eriksen is probably a bit more consistent than Coutinho at the moment. But I also think that Coutinho is like going to be on another level. I think Coutinho's got a higher ceiling in his career, if you know what I mean, than what Eriksen has. I think Eriksen's probably at the point of his career where I don't think you're going to see too much more from Eriksen, whereas Coutinho, I think, has got a lot more in his locker yet still to come, man. I really do feel like there's more to get out of Coutinho than Eriksen in the long run. I rate Coutinho, puts Coots behind Kane. Yeah. Now, that is a great shout, Tyro. I'd take Kane any day. Yeah, Kane's fucking quality. Michael Dunn, hi Daz mate, how are you? Hi mods and all in chat, how are we? Hello Michael mate, you alright? How are you feeling today mate? I hope you're all alright. Evening Michael T, what Spurs have is probably the best spine in the league. We literally have no spine whatsoever. Yeah, that's where it's going wrong. That's the difference between us and the other top teams in the league at the moment is Liverpool do not have a spine. We used to have a really, really good spine for years and we still didn't win the fucking league. But we did win other trophies. And yeah, I think that's definitely what we're lacking is that real fucking core to the club, you know, from the goalkeeper to the striker. Like, I could literally replace one of the defenders, one of the midfielders, one of the strikers, and the goalkeeper to get a spine running through the team. And at the moment, we just haven't got it, have we? So, whereas, like you say, Spurs do seem to have a spine. Man City have a spine, don't they? Man United seem like they're getting more of a spine now. They sorted out fucking the goal situation and that, didn't they? So, Gavin says, I'm hoping that the Jack Wilshere rumours ain't true. Jack Wilshere is that? Oh, Jack Wilshere. We have Henderson, lol. Yeah, man. Yeah, we do, don't we? He's the spine of the team on his own. Captain fantastic. Good evening. Gavin says, Michael. Oh, stop jumping on me. Coutinho is going nowhere, guys, at least not till the summer. It would be so nice if we could stay beyond that, even with Keita coming in, then we would have a good spine similar to the team of 09. Yeah, definitely adding Keita to a squad that's got Coutinho in it. It's going to look a lot better in it than what we've got at the moment. But I do agree with you. I don't think he's going anywhere before January, before next summer. I've said it a few times on the channel. I've said it probably hundreds of times, but I do think that all this talk of Coutinho going in January is going to take a massive bid. January's prices are more inflated than what they are. So if it would have took Barcelona 200 million to get him, or 200 million euros to get him in the last transfer window, then in January it's going to be even more than that. So I can't see it happening. They'll wait till next summer, to be honest. Shamish, Dara, exactly no spine. We also need a proper centre defensive midfielder like Matic, etc., not Ensign. I definitely want to see a holding midfielder come in, even if he's not going to start over like Keita and things like that when Keita comes in, but we need a holding midfielder that specialises in that role so that when we do play teams where we've got to be more defensive, you put them on there. I was gutted that Matic went to the man scum because I really do feel that he could have, well, he's done well there, isn't he? But I thought he'd do well coming to Liverpool because he's a player that I've been saying for years that we could do with. FSG will not take their finger out of their arse and pay 100 million for Eriksen or anyone like that, trust. We just about spend 50 million, yeah. Well, the average is around 20 odd million, isn't it, for us net spend each year? So that's just tells you, doesn't it, that we're not going to do anything amazing. Obviously, that goes into consideration. Liverpool do sell players, and we have got big fees for certain players over the last few years and that, but it's not good enough, is it? Henderson does more for the team than he gets credit for. Yeah, we've said it a few times, haven't we, that Henderson, as people call him, does a lot more than what people think, but obviously he's still got massive critics, isn't he, out there? S says, hello, Daz, how's it going? You ready for the game? You're right, S, mate. Hopefully you're all right tonight, bud. How are you? Yeah, I'm ready for it, mate. I'm really excited about it, but on the other hand, I'm bricking it because I feel like we're either going to smash them or we're going to get smashed. But I think it's going to be a tight game. I've gone with a 2-1, but I just got this funny feeling that Liverpool are either going to really turn up and give them a bit of an eye-in or we're going to get slapped. And yeah, I just hope it's not the latter, you know. But yeah, I hope you're all right, mate. Henderson does nothing for the team. Worst captain in our history. Oh, shit. Massive fan of Henderson here, guys. Oh, dear. I love everyone's views. It makes me laugh. There was 200 million spent in the summer. Simple as that. Klopp didn't spend it. FSG made it available. Simple as that. Yeah, they said, didn't it, that there was 200 million war chest or whatever that they were saying. But I think Klopp was a bit stubborn when he and said that he wanted his targets. Obviously, Van Dijk wasn't available, so then he's upright. there's other targets available in the other positions that I want. So he got them waiting until his target that becomes available for the defence. And that'll be in January, hopefully. So, yeah, which is Van Dijk. But, how are you, Michael? Says, Gavin, I'm grand, thanks. Good to hear, Michael, mate. Radiated. Yo, Radiated. How are you, mate? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. Yippee-ki-yay, Radiated. S says, I hate it when we early games, we always play like as if we're like half asleep. Yeah, we had a great history, have we, of it, really. Shamus Henderson, I don't rate him. Should not be captain, paying £50 just to see Henderson kick a ball. Oh, just play sideways and crosses it a couple of times. I think he's got a hell of a work rate on him, Henderson. I think when he has a good game, he has a really good game. But if he's not all there at the races or whatever, then yeah, I don't know. My opinions of Henderson goes up and down every game that I watch of him. So I definitely feel that I can see why it's split across the board between all the supporters. Like 1 minute people love him, next minute everyone hates him and that. I'm very similar in my own ways. It's not that I hate Henderson because I feel like he always gives it his best. He's highly rated from the manager and the team players and in the England squad and all that. But I think it's just because we're so used to a fantastic captain like Steven Gerrard that we're now looking at Henderson going, well, you just ain't fucking good enough. You're not going to do it, are you? But I think we'd probably be the same with most people out there that would come in to be a captain, to be honest. I can see that the captain ban will end up going to a defender or something if we get in a really good quality defender. Not just a high win rate with him in the team than we do without him. Keeps us in possession to build attacks. He's still ground as captain. Oh, Henderson, yeah. Yeah, he admits it, doesn't he, that he's got a lot still to improve on and learn. And what people need to remember as well is he's been put in that holding role, which it wasn't his role, and he's had to adapt to that. And I think people do forget about that as well. I mean, look at Steven Gerrard, and Steven Gerrard was captain fantastic. No one slated him as a captain, but he still didn't even do that job amazing. Or don't get me wrong, I would still take Gerrard in that holding role now. I think with the attacking line that we got, having Gerrard in that holding role would have been sick, but he started to lose his legs a bit, didn't he? Totally agree. Yeah, Shamish, you mean attacks unacceptable. Fuck the Mayweathers, people. Fuck the Mayweathers, Gavin. Shamish Henderson, he's been here for a long time. He's just bang average. He's not a leader at end of, but if he was a captain, then maybe he would start performing and start being consistent. Yeah, I don't think there's many real fucking captains like what. When you look in the history of great captains, I don't think they make captains like they used to, guys. Honestly, I don't. So Klopp, Rodgers, and a number of other managers are wrong in naming him as captain. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's highly rated, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? Like, Klopp really highly rates him. Says it makes him laugh when people say that he hasn't got experience and that he's not a good captain and stuff. And he's like, when he's captain of Liverpool Football Club and England, that tells you all you need to know. But I know some people say that he shouldn't be captain for England and for Liverpool. It's funny because a lot of other supporters as well, that like friends of mine that I see their comments on like England games and that, always moan about Henderson and things like that. But I just think he gets a lot of stick, and I wouldn't say that he's class, like a world class player. But what he does give you is that run until he drops attitude, if you know what I mean. It does for the 67 plus part of the Kane SBC. I got Ozil in a reward pack. Wow, did you really? That's pretty sick, man. But how much did you spend? Did you get Kane? Did you, Radiated? I never did, mate. I just literally sold all the players that I'd invested in, made a little bit of profit off each one. Wasn't as good as what it should have been, what it has been in the past. But yeah, I just looked at it and I thought, to be honest with you, like I've probably got about 500k, 600k coins invested in these players, and is that card worth that amount of money? No. Because if you look at it as well, you need to get the team of the week players in a couple of the different ones on that, don't you? I think you need 2 in 1, and then there's other ones as well. And I just thought the way their prices go up when people know that you need them, I was like, there's no way I'm paying out on that. I'd just rather take my coins back. I had over 1 million coins, and now I'm sitting with about 500k. I've got the informed Harry Kane that I bought him for 286k yesterday, and his price dipped below 200 million today. But that's because people realise you didn't need him. So I'm just holding on to him because his price will go back up because everyone's been panic buying today. So that's a tip for you guys. If you can get in front of 200 million now, 200,000. Sorry. It's because we're talking about real life football as well. Yeah, if you can get him for less than 200k now, I think he'd go back up to about 250k. I think I've definitely lost money on him, but he will go back up midweek, I reckon. Where was we? Sharon says he can have a good game, Daz. My dad can have a good game. He's not consistent. He has one good game and 7 bad games. He's like Theo Walcott. Oh, I like that comment. My dad can have a good game. Arsene Winjar has said that Ozil and Sanchez could leave in January. I'd make a cheeky offer for Sanchez in January. I would literally go all out for Sanchez, Gavin. Yeah, when we were talking about players to replace Coutinho, I think not just replace Coutinho. If you've got in Sanchez, he's better than Coutinho. That is one player that I would say in the Premier League is better than Coutinho. On their day, Sanchez is still better than Coutinho. So yeah, if we're going to get a massive amount of money for Coutinho, then why not go above and beyond? Because Sanchez has already proven that he don't mind going up north now. Because he went to Arsenal, didn't he? Because he said he didn't want to live up north. He wanted to live London, down south, whatever. So now that he was willing to go to Manchester City, that tells me that he's willing to move up this way, well, up to Liverpool. So to me, there's no excuse. Like, I know Liverpool aren't in the best position to say, look, we're winning trophies like each year and that, but what we can do is say Arsenal's on the way down, we're on the way up, we're willing to pay you above and beyond and over the odds on your wages. Come into this team and we will win trophies. You know what I mean? We've got a manager that knows how to win things these days, just needs the right players and the right amount of time. Whereas your manager's had his day and it's done, isn't it? You know, he wants to leave anyway, so I don't think you have to convince him to leave Arsenal. It's pip him like over the likes of Man City and that. But I think should I tell you where he's going to go, guys? He's going to go fucking Chelsea. You watch. I know he will, because they need to strengthen their squad, don't they? So that'll be where he goes. Shamus, let's be honest. Your dad's beer belly will stop him from running 30 yards. Where was it? Sanchez leading our attack with Klopp style. He scores for fun. Yeah, big time. Get the loan Kane. It took us like 15k at most. Can't bother to waste my coins on him, man. I really don't feel that card will be anything special. I feel like I could spend the coins on a player better. I'm thinking about doing a Calcio A, like an Italian league hybrid with the Premier League squad, because I really like Quadrado on this game. I played with him on a draft the other day, and yeah, he just feels fucking mint. He just really, really dangerous. Yeah, so if I could have Quadrado on the right, Mane's player of the month on the left, and then I'm going to stick with Jesus up top, to be honest with you, because he's an absolute beast. But yeah, I think that front three would just be absolutely devastating. Sharon says, radiated, he don't drink beer. Henson is basically Granit Xhaka. No, I think Sanchez will join City, guaranteed. I don't think he will. I think Chelsea are going to go in for him more, mate. Seriously, they could really do with Sanchez more than City, if you know what I mean. Huh? Someone's deleting messages. T, why are you deleting messages, man? Make up your mind. You said he was like Walcott and now he's like Xhaka. Split personalities much. Although Ozil is German, he'll go missing on his way to training ground like he does in games. Yeah. Shemesh was banned by T. The fuck? Why are you banning him? What are you doing, T? I don't know what's been said. I don't know whether something bad's been said. Oh. Oh. I've caught up with it, guys. I'm going to go and have a whiz, or a waz, or a piss, or a slash. Do you know what I mean? Am I banned? Radiated. No, Shamash, mate, not you. Am I banned? As it's come up. Yeah, I'm going for a pee, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back. think the lads was enough for Shamash. He got banned. Oh, where was I? I thought I'd been banned as well. No, not you, Radio. Please don't lie. Yes, Radio. That's why you're still in the chat, lol. Oh, dear. Funny fuckers. Nino says, we need defenders. Yes, we do, mate. We do definitely need them, Nino, don't we, mate? It's January. That slot needs to be fucking sorted out, doesn't it? Let's face it. Score predictions, guys. Put them in the stream. I know some of you commented on my video yesterday about it, but I banned some. Wait, I banned someone. Who? I missed it. I was getting a drink. T, you banned Shamash, mate. Do you not know? Right, lads. Right, George, mate. How are you, bud? How are you tonight, George? New keeper and a new centre back is all we need. We have a decent right and cover for him. In Klein and Moreno. Oh, Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's improved massively, but I'd still play Robertson ahead of him, and that's it. Yeah, man, big time. Shamash was unbanned by T. How the fuck did that happen? T's just banned someone without even knowing it. He went for a drink and Shamash got banned by bad. Bloody hell, get this man an Oscar. We're going to miss the game tomorrow. Why, George? Why are you missing it? Work, mate. You're working. Didn't mean to do that. Stream was on in my pocket. Poor Shamash, mate. Are you still there, Sham? Are you back? Didn't mean to do that. Oh, yeah, I just read that, didn't I? Colin, Shamash, come to the doctor's room, please. I thought, what the fuck? What did he say? Oh shit, I pocket banned the fucker. Oh, mate, funny fucking stuff, eh? Poor Shamash is probably like, what the fuck? What did I do? T question mark. What are you questioning, Mark? Yeah, get it on the radio. We will win 2-1. Get it on your phone, mate. Yeah, I've gone with 2-1 as well, George, mate, to be fair. I've said that. I think it'll be a close game, but Liverpool hopefully will win it 2-1. We all know that you meant it really, Tyrone. Oh, yeah. The old pocket joke, eh? He was playing a bit of pocket hockey, lads, and I accidentally fucking banned someone. Oh, dear. Hang on. I don't know whether Shamash is even still there. Let me just see whether he's commented on the video. I'll try and send him a message. Oh, fucking hell, there's loads of comments. There it is. I'll send him a message anyway. Hopefully he gets that, because he might be thinking that everyone's just like kicking the shit out of him off the stream. He does get down, doesn't he? We all know that you meant it really. Oh yeah, I read that now. 5 Live, is it live? They start the build up at 11, George. Yeah, sweet. Radio. No, Gavin, no, he didn't. He was just cracking open a cold one and banned little Shamash. Yeah. George Mason, thanks, Gavin. It will give me an excuse to change it from fucking radio too. Yeah. He's playing pocket pool, really. That's what happened. Piss myself. You know that, didn't you, Gavin, mate? He was like, he popped off the stream for a slow one, but. Oh, geezers. It wouldn't be a on the bench stream, would it, lads, if something fucked up and funny did happen? Oh. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the stream, guys, as well for me. I don't know if any of you guys have done it yet, because obviously I can't see it at this screen, but 20 likes is the goal for this stream, lads. Obviously, Fridays is my main night of streaming now, lads, and 10 o'clock every Friday. If I can't do it on a Friday because, like, we got a wedding or some shit, or you know what I mean, something like that, or something important, then I will let you know during the week in one of my other videos, and I'll just be saying, like, I'll stream on one of the other nights on the weekend, because I know a lot of you guys can actually make the weekends, and sometimes in the week it's a bit harder in it because of work and school and shit like that, you know. But yeah, the videos recently have been doing really well, man. Like, thank you to all you guys that have been supporting the channel recently as well, because they've all been hitting the targets. I've been starting to give targets because people are like, right, on YouTube, tell people how many likes you want to get and to subscribe and stuff, and you get more of a reaction off of people. So I was like, right, okay, so I'm going to set some goals, but I want it to be realistic. You know what I mean? I'm not going in there like, yeah, can we get 1,000 likes on this video, please, guys? Considering I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. Ha 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 ha. Gavin says, I'm going for a 1-0 LFC win. Coutinho to hit the only goal of the game. That's a good shout, Gavin. I think Coutinho's going to get the winner. I think his name is already written on the front pages, or the back pages, you could say, isn't it? The front of the back pages. I'd rather wank to gay porn than listen to Gary Neville commentating this game. Fair enough, thank you. Gavin Lowell, T. There's another T, bloody hell. T scummy mank cunts are gonna blown away up the fucking Reds. Yeah, we're gonna blow them away. Yes, I like that T. T, I call Tyro on it. I call him T for short, but now we've got another T, so yeah, confusing. You're right though tonight, T, mate. How are you, bud? I hope you're all well and the family's well and that, mate. Neville is a decent commentator, to be honest. Not biased or anything, like him, me on Sky. Like him, me on Sky. Yeah, he's going to be a pundit until he's old and grey, and let's face it. I think that's his career. He's never going to go into management properly. He ain't going to do very well there. I think he's found his calling, you could say, innit? I'd rather wank with with a Brillo pad. Is that? Than hear Neville Owen commentary. Oh, Owen is a fucking drip, mate. Not a homophobe though, says Radiated. Fucking funny, mate. Funny times. What have all you lot been up to this week then? Tell me, what you guys been doing? Work, school, catching up on Liverpool, been to the pub, what you been doing? I've literally just played a bit of FIFA this week and been busy. And we haven't really had any time to sit down together, have we? And need to spend a bit of time with the missus and that. Like, it's mainly been me, her, and the kids and everything. So, Shamesh says, "Bye, hero Salah." Yes, Shamesh, you're back, buddy. Did you get my message, Shamesh? T went to the kitchen and his phone was in his pocket and it accidentally banned you. I was like, "Why the fuck? What?" I was like, "What's Shamesh said that's got him banned?" And then T come back and was like, "Wait, what?" So, what have I missed? Bye, hero Salah. You said, yeah. More of a sensible comment, says Dean. I just hope we don't do a Man City or we will never hear the end of it for years. Yeah, you're right, Dean, mate. How are you, buddy? I hope you're well tonight, mate. Thank you for joining me on this stream. T, thoughts on not a single FSG member at King Kenny's ceremony tonight? FSG they're proving, and that there's no passion in it for FSG. Like, it is purely just a business, and it's a way of making money. And they are an investment group, but an investment group without any attachments to Liverpool, basically. At least an investment group that supports Liverpool would do better. I just want to see an owner, guys. Like I said, I'm not one that's saying FSG needs to go because they saved us and they haven't been the worst of owners, but they haven't been the best by far. But what I really want to see is owners that come to every game, or if not every game, most of the games, and see them support and want to see them in and around the team more, and and doing things more with the squad, like, and with the fans as well. Like, they literally ignore Liverpool fans in America. I've seen videos where Liverpool fans are like saying you'll never walk home to them, and they just fucking ignore them, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. Like, I'd punch them straight in the face if that was me. Like, they don't actually care about Liverpool. They just care about their bank balance. As simple as that. But yeah, you imagine if someone said it the other night or commented on one of my videos that if one of us guys was the owner of Liverpool Football Club, we would be there all the time. You wouldn't be able to get us out there. Literally, we would have like our own room and stuff there, bed stuff, kitchen, so you can have a cup of tea, put a kettle on and stuff. Like I wouldn't leave Anfield. Um, Shamesh, was I banned? I didn't even realise. Yeah, it was an accident though, Shamesh. I sent you a message on one of your comments that you commented on my video. I found it to send it to you because, like, I was saying, is Shamesh still here? And you never answered that. So I was like, oh shit, like, I hope he don't think that he's probably been banned, sort of thing. Owen and Hoddle, Dream Team commentary. Yeah. Fucking legend commentary right there, that would be, wouldn't it? Dream team to put you to sleep. Yeah, dreamers in sleep. Yeah, I like it. That's normal for FSG. King Kenny is a club legend. He deserves all the accolades he's getting. Yeah, big time. What better way than the stand? I think it's going to be brilliant, guys. That's a big thing tomorrow as well, when it is the unveiling of the stand and that. And, at the game against Man United be the first time when it's it'd be sick. Shamish, if we win it, it will make my week so good. But if we lose it will ruin my whole week. Yeah, I'm literally. What was it I said to you? Was it earlier or yesterday? I said to my missus, I'm bracing myself for a bad result just so that I don't get so upset and pissed off. Because I can't stand losing at the best of times, but losing to Man United, especially at Anfield, is I just don't. That don't happen. I don't like that. So, yeah, I am bracing myself to say, look, we're gonna have a bad result, and then hopefully they prove me wrong and smash them. I want them to smash them, but I'm trying to stay down to earth with it. Did anyone hear Owen commentate the first leg of the Dortmund game season before last? Normal talk until Owen said a baggy man instead of a Bamiyang. Did he actually? Oh mate, me and my dad were pissing. No, I never saw it. That is fucking funny. A baggy man. I'm gonna remember that one. Yeah, so in January Liverpool might sign a baggy man. So you're hanging on by strings, mate. I'm FSG out 2 years now. The sooner the better they go. There's no ambition in them. They hate football. We need Amanda Staveley. Yeah, I like that, mate. I like that. It's interesting that you've been FSG out for 2 years. Like, that is interesting. Like I say, like, I'm definitely going, as I've been going along, as time's been going on, I've been getting more and more like, yeah, we could do with someone else coming in. And Amanda Staveley, she's tried to buy and invest in Liverpool before. She's a Liverpool supporter. Her investment group have been involved in deals related with Liverpool as well. But yeah, I would like to definitely see a Liverpool supporter come in. If her investment group comes in, my belief is that it'd be with the Dubai people. I can't remember who it was, but they had a link, the connection with the royal family in Dubai or something. Wouldn't it? Remember a year and a half, 2 years ago, there was something. I think it'd be part her and part someone like that. Like, I don't think it'd be all that Amanda, but yeah, it's a good shout. Man Staveley should come and kick out FSG today, obviously with a wedge of money to compete with the big boys. Yeah, I definitely think it's going to take 1.5 billion or somewhere along that mark to make FSG sell at the moment. Like I said in my video, Forbes magazine value us at about 1.1 billion. So yeah, saying that FSG put a price tag of 1 billion on us is pretty much bullshit in my opinion. She was at the game against Newcastle for a Newcastle takeover, not anything to do with Liverpool in that game. That apparently she had been talking to like Benitez before the game, sitting with people linked to Newcastle and that. And yeah, I think a lot of media resources took that and then thought, oh, here we go, clickbait, because she was obviously involved in trying to get the investment with a Chinese group as well with Liverpool last year. And yeah, I think FSG are mainly looking for a big investor in the club. I think the rumour is around 25% of the club as an investment, but I would just like them to go. I feel like FSG just want a massive investment so they can say, we're still going to make profit off this thing without actually having to do fuck all, basically, which they're not really doing anything anyway, are they? So, does anyone think that a draw would be a bad result? I don't, Gavin, mate. I think I would love to obviously get a win. Of course we would. But I'd take a draw with how we're playing at the moment. Now Man United are playing. Yeah, taking a point is not a bad result. Not many people are going to get a point against Man United this year if they turn up, you know. So, but I don't know. They've got injuries, we've got injuries. It's going to be an interesting game. I think that the crowd's going to be a massive part to play as well in it. I think there'll be a lot of hype in the stadium with the Kenny Dalglish stand and all this, you know. People's emotions will be running high. They always are anyway, and that against Man U and that. So we've still got the game recorded by Virgin. So we're having a bad day. We can just listen to that. Love it. I just want owners who love football like us. Oh, no more Yanks. They're killing the club. Yeah, I think your views. I think a lot of supporters share your views, mate. And I said I'm scarred from Gillette and pricks. Like day 9 destroyed the club. We're basically on our last legs, weren't we, under them? This is why up until now I haven't been saying too much bad about FSG, because if it wasn't for FSG, we might not have a club to be talking about on this channel. We might not be able to watch Liverpool because we were so fucking close to being closed down. So yeah, I'm grateful to FSG for what they did, but on the other hand, they didn't do it because they thought, oh, we really love Liverpool, we really want to help them out. They did it because they got us for 300 million, and now look, within 7 years, they're going to make probably at least $1 billion when they sell us, you know. So, and that's only going to rise if they hold on to us for another year and a half, 2 years. That's going to be even more than that. So it's going to be ridiculous fucking money. But yeah, I want owners that love Liverpool, and it would be good if it wasn't American owners anymore, because we haven't got a massive track record, have we, with American owners? I'd like to see someone comes in that isn't always out in America and that want to be in this country more, if you know what I mean. I'm debating whether to stay up and wait till next squad battle update. It's up to you, mate. 1 o'clock, isn't it, in the morning? So it's crazy. I ain't even played today's ones. I've got 2 accounts as well to play on, but I can't be arsed, man. I qualified for the weekend league, but I'm having one of them days that I'm tired. I've got fucking rotten headache. As you can see, I've got my glasses on. I just can't be bothered with it. You know what I mean? Like, too much recently I've played on it. I can't keep playing like it. Ferno says, hi, you right, Ferno? How are you, bud? Nino says, Gavin, I would take a draw only because of current form. Yeah, that's my views, Nino. When you base it on the current form of both clubs, I'll take a draw as well. Radiated, yeah, T, I agree. I want owners that are willing to put out a wad of cash for us to buy big names. Yeah, big time. Ferno, we will lose, by the way. What's your score prediction, Ferno? I hope you're wrong, mate. I hope you're wrong. But yeah, I'm not too confident. I ain't gonna lie about it, Fern. I just hope that we don't continue our terrible form against the small clubs. Yeah, if we lose against Man United and then lose against small clubs as well, then it's looking pretty fucking dismal, isn't it? Like if stuff like that keeps going on. Ferno, FSG will leave when they sell Coutinho, in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you saw Coutinho go for about 200 million, then I reckon FSG will take that, pocket it, and fucking do a runner. 200 million on top of whatever they're going to get for the club. They've made stupid money, haven't they? And there's no one that can stop them from taking that money as well, I don't think. Obviously, there might be something legally, but they are our owners. So if they say, well, hang on a minute, since we've come in, we put this, and this into the squad and into the club and blah, blah, blah. So we're taking that 200 million, we're taking that. Because if they leave, they'll probably take about 500-600 million from the club as well. Like, with all the investment that they had over time, like, they're just waiting to be paid off for what they put in, and then for a massive boost on how much they're going to make. You know what I mean? And yeah, then they will go, guys. It's a matter of time. It's not if, it's when FSG leave. I think I'm going to leave it. Says Radiator, just pretty bored, mate. Yeah, it is one of them things. I'm getting bored of just sitting on there and playing games, and oh, mate, I just need a bit of a break from it, I think. So I don't feel too good either today, so I wanted to stream with you guys. I've been streaming for nearly an hour, so I ain't got long left on it. And then when I'll be coming off so that I can get my head down tonight, I'm knackered. I'm the least confident in years. Yeah, it's pretty much my views as well, Ferno. Up until this game, I felt like Liverpool could do Man United, but they're looking a lot stronger this year, and we're not in a good run of form at all, are we? And then losing Mane as well, it's like a massive kick in the teeth as well. It's like kicking us while we're down, isn't it, basically? Gavin, I meant the Manx are a small club, mate. Oh. Gavin Fern, I have faith in LC, we trust. Yeah, radiated score prediction. 2-2, yeah, it's going to be close, isn't it? I think a lot of us are going for either a draw or a 2-1 win, 1-0 win, things like that. But it does seem that the view across the board is it's going to be a very close game. I ain't playing at SBs once I get a squad that I want, but for now, all the coins help. Haha, yeah. I've I started playing it on my missus account as well. I set up a team for my son called Riley Goal because he's always saying goal, and because that way, if you make like 50k each one, you're making 100k a week, ain't you? That's like 400k a month on top of whatever else, you know. Like, but and that's only with playing 8 games a day, which I pretty much do on that bloody game anyway. Play 8 games a day. It's not too hard, is it, to play that? But to be honest with you, if you can't be bothered to play it, one thing that I saw today is a bit of advice for you. Play it on amateur. You can finish goal 1 just by playing amateur and scoring 5 to 10 goals and not conceding any, which you know on amateur get the goals and then just sit there. So pretty much for half of the game, you don't even have to sit with the controller. You can just leave it in the background. So bit of a tip for you lads. We don't buy big names, we make them. Yeah, it's been like one of Liverpool's mottos, isn't it, for years, and Klopp's that sort of manager as well. But I would definitely like to see a couple of big names come in, to be honest. I think it's about time we had a couple of big names to the squad because let's face it, our philosophy hasn't worked, has it? We haven't won the Premier League yet, and we've got to do whatever it takes to win that Premier League. So I'm getting sick of the other team's fans being able to hold that one over us. And believe it or not, Fellaini is a big loss for them as well. Yeah, Nino, I know, mate. It's been quality for him, hasn't he, this year? I think Mourinho standing by him has given him a massive confidence boost, isn't it? And he has been a bit of a dom for him. So I know Man United fans are a bit gutted that he's out for this one. And he would cause us problems. He's that sort of player that does cause us problems, isn't it? Because of the height and the power and that. For now, FSG sold our best players. Yes, they technically did save us. But I'm sure that any other owner would have had 23 million a season net spend too. That's terrible, mate. Worse than mid-table clubs. Yeah, I know, Furno, mate. I know. Like I said, my way of thinking about FSG is definitely changing as time's going on. And then seeing them stats, and obviously you probably saw my video the other day that I spoke about the stats on net spend and that. Like when you actually put it in black and white, it's disgusting and it's just not fucking good enough. He's a dirty fucker, Nino. Yeah, Fellaini is. Yeah, he's a proper bastard, isn't he? The elbows, he's all hair and elbows, isn't he? Yeah, but on weekends, 44 games. Oh yeah, on weekends you mean it's a lot more games to play. Yeah, but if you're not sitting there playing it or whatever, it's literally honestly someone proved it. Someone said that you can get goal 1 just by playing every game and winning on amateur. So I see it on YouTube or whatever earlier. So it's a good thing. If you can't be asked to play, but you want to just put the PlayStation on and just play 5 minutes, bang in a couple of goals. Because let's face it, amateur, you can score 5 goals within 8 minutes on the clock. Like, it's ridiculous. So that's just something that if you can't bother to play, but you still want to earn a little bit of coinage and a couple of packs, it's good to do. It's really, man, seriously, like I'm playing with a bronze team on that other account that I made, and I'm beating world class. So it's fucking easy. You need world class for elite. Yeah. And amateur, you don't get anywhere near the points you need for good rewards, though. Yeah, but it's just, obviously, it's better than nothing, can it? Is what I'm saying. Like, this is what this person said. Like, they're calling it like a new coin farming method. You have to play for a couple of minutes, but then you can just basically put the control down, and when it gets to half time, skip it on. Do you know, like what we did before T, where you could leave the computer to play? It's basically doing the same kind of concept as that, but your team's not going to score without you controlling it, but you can literally just sit with the ball in your own half, and they're just not going to fucking challenge you. They're brain dead. Klopp only signed 1 player, which was his. That Salah, Robertson, Ox, and Slanky were all transfer committee signings. Nope, there is no committee. Laugh my ass off. Your vid about playing Legendary helped me out a lot. I really felt nice. Thanks, man. I'm glad it did help. Like honestly, there's some tips in there that seem to work for me. I mean, as time's going, like I say, on the other account, I'm playing on world class, and I'm playing with a bronze team. I've got a gold team now on it, but I was playing with a bronze team, and I was still beating world class, and it is literally just using the wings, counter-attacking, possession in the middle. I'm learning different tactics as well. 4-2-3-1 is one of the best for overlapping runs, the formation. Like, you can literally pass it up to your striker, hold up the ball with L2, and then just through ball to one of your cams that push on in front. And especially if you, a cheap player that's really good is, what's his name? Martins, I think, a gold player. He's the one that Liverpool were linked with or whatever. Is he Portuguese or whatever, lads? Can't remember, but he's cheap as chips anyway, and he's fucking rapid, so quick. He feels so good, and yeah, I've bought him and I'm using him to come on as a super sub for around the 65th minute, and he does really, really, really well when he comes on. So, little cheeky little buy for him, guys. It don't cost a lot to get him, but trust me, you will value his performances when he comes on. Gavin View, yeah, he is to be fair, but he tends to bully our midfield for some reason. What Fellaini? He's just a massive lump, isn't he? Liverpool don't like playing against it. Read up on some reliable Ferno, read up on some reliable stuff. Because until FSG pay him, he won't say anything. What? I think I miscommented. I don't know what we're talking about. How often does he get paid? Every 4 years? FSG treat Clark how they treat Rogers, he'd walk, yeah. Geez, if he says it, FSG didn't say anything disagreeing with. True, no, obviously not. Rogers said the truth about FSG transfer committee, etc. Yeah, and he got scrapped for Klopp. Time for Foot to go downhill because I ran out of coins boost. Oh yeah, it's gutting when you get to that point, man. Honestly, but you can still make good coins in that, like just from playing matches and stuff in it. And sniping's really fucking easy this year as well. You can make 10k within 15 minutes easily, tops, and that's like at a push. When Klopp leaves, he will say the truth, says Ferno. That was a huge part of the deal. Ferno, stop, man, jeez. But at pocket ban time. Oh, pocket ban time. Ox is not his player, though, is he? Even last year, he said that the transfer was nonsense. Lol radio, because we wasn't in for him last year. We was, says Ferno. I like this. Everyone's got different views. I'm just reading your views, guys. There was an interview at some point before we signed him where Klopp was more held back on it. Doesn't take a genius, lad. I'm knackered, geezers. I'm going to have to knock off soon. I wanted to do an hour stream. I said that every Friday I'll be streaming. I'll at least be doing the hour. You know what I mean? So I've hit that mark, lads. This is for something. It's been good to talk to some of you lot as well this evening. Some of the regulars haven't been in though, and some of the guys as well that said to me that they couldn't wait for the stream. So a little bit gutted I didn't get to speak to them this week. But obviously everyone's got their own shit going on. But for any of you guys that are watching this back, if you missed it, we all missed you on the stream, lads. You know, like, you know who you are. You're one of the regulars. There's been a few of you that have said to me, when are you streaming? And, oh, can't wait for Friday and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it'd be good. I'll be streaming again next Friday, and keep an eye out throughout the week as well, because obviously I do my videos, but then I do the odd random stream. Like if it's late and I'm sitting here on the computer, I might put the stream on and that. So I'm just literally shutting the stream down. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to knock it off, geezers, because my missus wants to get to bed and that. So, yeah, definitely a game. For fuck's sake, give Ox time. He's been at Arsenal. He's had no chance to improve. Yeah, right, lads. Thank you for joining me on the stream. Remember to give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. Yeah, I pretty much think that all of you guys have subscribed to the channel. But if you're watching this back after it's finished, subscribe to the channel for weekly streams and daily videos. And you're all absolute top legends. I hope you all have a wicked weekend. Liverpool to smash Man United tomorrow. Whether we don't think it's going to happen, let's hope, hey. You never walk alone, lads. You're all legends. Speak to you tomorrow, hopefully, in a video, and get your views on the game and how it's going and that. Take it easy. Night, lads.